So this is kind of an update, thank you, mini haul video, if you will. And if you haven't seen it already, go back and watch my review of the figure for November of 2011, the Bubble Power She-Ra. It's a figure that I bought with getting another figure and combining parts of both of them to create a idealized She-Ra. And the other figure was the Masters of the Universe Classics versus DC Universe Classics 2-pack that was sold at Toys R Us, and that is the She-Ra versus Supergirl, although I don't know why it wasn't She-Ra versus Wonder Woman, which I think it should be. But thanks to good friend and fellow YouTuber Aetherus69, who was nice enough to send out a package for my birthday, which was just pretty recently. I turned, yes, so, you know, that was very nice of him. Thank you very much. And, so, I've already opened the figure. I'm not going to do a real in-depth review. I'm just going to quickly show you what parts I took off of which figure and the little subtle differences between the two. So I've already swapped out the parts that I wanted, and really all it was the Bubble Power She-Ra base of her, arms and legs, with the 2-pack She-Ra's head and cape and sword. Just for demonstration, I've given the Bubble Power parts to the other figure and strapped her armor on, so you can still have a Bubble Powered She-Ra as well as a regular, like, normal everyday She-Ra. So that is pretty cool. Now you notice here the boots on the newer body are a little bit more intricate. They're not bland. They have this design in them, and they're two-tone colors of gold and a bronze. Her little bracers, gauntlets here are pretty plain on the old figure, and on the new figure the paint is a little bit more golden, and there's details here, even different colors painted here. Major difference between the two is the head, and it's got this tiara thing already molded onto her, and it's a lot more accurate to the Filmation screen version. I think it looks the best out of all of them. Her eyeshadow here, I thought it was a little bit different, but it looks like it's the same purple. I do notice that the criticisms with the old head are apparent on the new body, so it's the interior sculpt of the way the head fits onto the body that causes it. But a lot of people complained that there's this sort of bobblehead effect, and it is quite unfortunate. But it's not a deal breaker, and it pretty much does stay in place. But the sculpt of the head and headdress is why I wanted the 2-pack figure. The other reason would be the sword. Unfortunately, this is a major fail. And you can see how horribly bent and misshapen the sword is. You can see the handle here is very curved. The blade is curved here, and also it curves this way along the blade. You can see the jewel here is really offset a couple of degrees, but you flip it over and it's way offset. Almost to me looking like a 45-degree angle offset. I mean, that is just ridiculous. From a distance, this sword looks okay, but when you get up close, it is really horribly misshapen, and I don't know if any of the tricks are going to solve that. That is very, very disappointing. I think there is a sword like this in one of the weapons packs. I'm not sure which one. I'll have to do a research, but that might be worth a purchase just to get a better shaped sword. Oh, and the shield she has is the same exact design, except it doesn't have the two-tone colors of the newer Bubble Power She-Ra, and it has a blue crystal instead of the red one. And She-Ra did come with, of course, Supergirl. And this is that version, Supergirl. It is the more molded, more like the Justice League Unlimited look of Supergirl. And if we can bring in the regular DC Universe Classics Supergirl, you can see the difference here. She's pretty much got the same cape. It is a little bit darker red. Her shirt is the same here until the sleeves, which receive a flat cut there at the biceps instead of the rounded cut on this figure. And you can tell the difference in the hands. The boots here are laced up boots and flat instead of the Superman-esque style, and they are posable. She does have a little bit extra ankle pivot, which this figure does not have. And the head sculpt is vastly different. Got totally different hairstyle with the headband and there. So wasn't really looking for the Supergirl figure, but it is nice to have a variant of the character. Again, thank you very much, Aetherus. I guess he really wasn't content to stop there, so he got me the last Thundercats figure in the 4-inch range, from the initial wave at least, and that would be Cheetara. So thank you very much for her as well, and that does complete my collection of the first wave of 4-inch figures. Not only that, but he also got me the new vintage card back Star Wars Revenge of the Jedi in the slave outfit. Now I don't really collect Star Wars figures, aside from the occasional Clone Wars figure here and there, but it's nice. I love that they've gone back to the vintage type packaging. So I think this will still stay in package, and it's nice to notice that even still has the little peg thing intact. And you see the back here gives the, I guess, yeah, that must have been the first time Princess Leia was done in the slave outfit, was in 1995. Neat. And once again, thank you, Aetherus. That is really cool, and you know, really nice of you. So I guess I'll end this video here. Say stay tuned for definitely gonna do a review on Cheetara. This will probably stay in the package, so don't expect a review on her. He also gave me this Captain America card that came with a tattoo. As of yet, have not put it on. He also, I guess as a bonus, stuck in these stickers of Marvel characters, heroes and villains. So, yeah, I guess, thank you.